Like this time has never passed. It's currently Saturday, 1st of August, and I am now having seltzer and bagel for breakfast slash lunch, because we are soon on our way to Kallio Block Party with my roommate. For those of you who don't know, who is not from Helsinki, Kallio Block Party is basically like a street festival organized by the citizens. Anyone can create a stage there and create a performance there. And it's basically this 1 day long festival organized in this area in Helsinki, and it happens every summer. So it's kind of like a big event for all the young people of Helsinki, and a lot of my friends are playing there. So we are soon heading there. Couple of years ago, I was vlogging. I was playing at the after party of Kallio Block Party. If you go back to my very first video, actually, you can see some of the clips from the same event. But today I'm not working. I'm just going to party. So yeah, now I'm gonna have this quick breakfast slash lunch, and then let's head out. It's currently Sunday. Yesterday was super fun. There was unexpectedly so many friends from the past, and somehow during this summer I just keep reconnecting with my old friends. We were not in touch anymore, but somehow we just find our way back. And every time we see each other, it just feels like the time has never passed. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm very bad at texting or kind of like organizing meetings to keep up with friendships. So in a lot of ways, I feel like friendships just fade whenever we don't have common activity anymore. Because, for example, with my friends from school, once we have graduated, we have not really been in touch with each other or haven't really bumped into each other. And then some friends from past works or just like past places where we used to go together all the time, and now we don't go there anymore. Those places don't exist anymore. Then we never found a way to kind of like keep up with our friendships. But then whenever we bump into each other later in our life, it just feels like this time has never passed, and our friendship is just as exciting as it used before. I hope it makes sense, but I was just really grateful and happy to see so many of my old friends yesterday, and just yeah, it's just nice how in a way we don't really change. I feel like of course we grow up and just our environment around us does change a little bit, but then deep inside we are still all the same. But now it's Sunday and we are heading off soon to a grilling evening kind of situation. In Helsinki, I hope you can hear me now. In Helsinki we have a lot of these public grilling places. I'm just gonna put a little bit of the hair cream because I decided to get a slick ponytail. But we are going for spontaneous grilling because in Helsinki we have a lot of these grilling places, and instead of grilling at home, why not grilling in the fresh air? Let's go have a grilling dinner. not the biggest fan of energy drinks, but I recently found this one that reminds me so much of this one drink that I used to drink in elementary school. It is like a natural energy drink just made of fruits. The past few weeks, one of the biggest topics of discussion in our friend group has been summer skincare, so I decided why not show it here as well. My little summer skincare routine. I have to say that I'm still a beginner with the whole skincare and beauty journey. I only started getting into the skincare routine, and as I started using makeup when I turned 25, by the way, so just a couple of years ago. And before that, I would not use any makeup products, any skincare products, just wash my face with water, and then I would have this tinted chopstick that I would use for my lips and cheeks. But yeah, since it's still August, it's kind of like the summer has officially ended for some people because everyone is now going back to work and the summer vacation period is kind of like officially over, at least here in Finland. But it's still kind of warm, and I feel like for this type of skincare routine really fits with the warmer season. So I just washed my face with a cleanser. I don't know if I have the worst eye bags at the moment because I had a couple of drinks on the weekends, which is also so unlike me nowadays. I don't know if I've talked about this already before, but I have been on a sober break for almost 2 years. And this weekend I had a couple of drinks, but I don't regret it at all. For this kind of days, like a tired Monday morning, I think this thing is really, really nice. Is the new eye booster cream from a Finnish brand called Smoothie. I think it works best when it's straight from the fridge. So it's basically like this roller, and then you put the product like this with this button here, and then you just put it under your eyes like this, and it gives such a nice cooling effect for under eyes, and kind of like I feel like it works in a similar way like the eye patches. I ran out of my eye patches right now. I used to have these ones from Korsk, these pink ones, which were really, really nice, I feel like, but this kind of thing is a little bit more affordable, and I would say it lasts longer, because the thing with the eye patches in these kind of packages, they last for a whole month, and by the end of the month the whole substance, the serum is inside, is kind of like drying out, so the last patches are just like not possible to use anymore. So right now I've been preferring to use something like this instead of the eye patches, because I feel like it gives kind of similar cooling effect, but then it lasts much longer. And then I have this elixir spray. This can be used both as the first step and the last step. The first step before the makeup and the last step after the makeup. So I sometimes prefer to use it as the very first step to kind of like prepare the skin and moisturize it just a little bit. Especially this one, it has this kind of like mint. It gives like this really nice cooling effect, especially for the summertime. I feel like this is a really nice product. And I recently purchased this new gua sha. I used to have the other one that is made from stone, but it's kind of broke, and then I made a little research. Apparently these metal ones are much better, so I'm trying to again start using it on a daily basis. I don't know how much I will stick with this gua sha routine, but I'm going to try to use it at least every other day. And this one can be used either with some kind of like serum or cream. I mentioned in my previous video, I have to put here advertisement because this one was gifted to me. Hyaluronic acid skin booster first serum, and the texture is much lighter than a classic serum, I would say, so it's more like a toner, but I prefer using this one with gua sha together because I feel like it still creates this nice hydration, and it just works with gua sha, especially in the summertime, because I don't like putting a lot of heavy products in the summertime. But yeah, this one has this like, I don't know if you can see, but it has this very light texture. So I put it kind of like this, and then I feel like this entire routine is so nice, especially for a Monday morning. These 5 minutes of skincare routine, they immediately wake me up, and then I just feel so much better for the rest of the day and for the rest of the week somehow. I sometimes put a tiny bit of this Lumine hydrating cream. I sometimes use either this one or the Kiehl's one, but I just ran out of the Kiehl's one. I feel like the Kiehl's one fits much better for the summertime because it's much lighter texture, but then this Lumine one, I'm almost running out, by the way. I feel like if I put just like a tiny bit, it works almost like the Kiehl's one. It has kind of like similar texture. This one is just a little bit more thicker, like so. The last step is just my go-to. I show it in every single video, but this is my all-time favorite sunscreen at the moment. Is the La Roche-Posay Panthelius UV Immune 400, the 50 plus SPF. I've tried so many different SPF creams and a lot of them unfortunately make me break out, or I don't know if I was using them wrongly or something, but this is the only one that doesn't make my skin break out at all. Now I just wait a couple of seconds until the cream gets moistured, and then for my lips I just use any kind of chopstick. Right now I have this Rhode lip treatment which is almost running out, but this one has a little bit of the brown tint. I feel like this one works really nice for the summertime. Most of the time I just use the basic chopstick, and then I don't know if this one is like a skincare routine, but I just put a little bit of this hand cream to moisturize my hands, and that's pretty much it. I'm gonna show you all the products one more time separately, but this was pretty much my entire skincare routine. For the summertime I'm still working on it, so it's probably gonna be changing throughout seasons and throughout years, but right now this just works for me the best. And I sometimes reapply the sunscreen throughout the day, but I feel like this routine creates a really nice base for the makeup, but at the same time it gives like this really nice glow and moisturized look. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think I will finish it here, and I hope you have a very cute day, a very cute week whenever you're watching this video, and I'll see you very soon in the next video, probably already next week.